returns this weekend with, of course, PSG looking to make it back-to-back titles, but this time under a new coach. Who's going to be in charge this coming week after match day number 1? We're going to get into it right about now. Right, folks, back once again with another prediction video today. We're looking forward to match number 1 in this season's Ligue 1. That's right, over in La France, and we'll get to that in just a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button and bang up today. All things Ligue 1 related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We got all here, boys. Under one roof, of course. Today is the day we bring back Lionel Messi, we bring back Neymar, we'll bring back Kylian Mbappe, of course, a guy who looked like he was on his way to Spain, but no, he sticks around for another season at least, if not more than that, in La France, of course. He's going to get off to a flyer. We'll have a look at it. All of it in a minute, of course. Big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. But if you're new, make sure you smash your subscribe for your one-stop shop for La France, of course. This is how it all ended last time around, with PSG running away with it. 86 points, of course, with Marseille hot on their heels. Both of those two sides will be in Champions League action, of course, very soon. So make sure you check us out on the channel for that one. Meanwhile, Monaco also in action later on as well. Rennes as well. Nice under a new coach, of course, bringing in some guys as well, some new faces to change the reins. We say goodbye to Bordeaux, who dropped down to League 3, League 2, of course, with Metz as well going back bye-bye. Saint-Etienne, I think they've also gone as well, of course, former juggernauts in France, but this time around they, of course, need to get themselves back into shape as well. Moving forward, taking a look at how the season ended with the prediction league. Of course, these were the guys picking up some points. Shane O'Donnell got himself 9 points on the board on the last match day to give himself a big old boost as, of course, the season came to a close. Meanwhile, the mini leaderboard from January onwards, it was Deep at the Great. He was great, of course, 3 points clear of Costas K. He's okay. Moving on to the actual real deal leaderboard. This, of course, is for prizes. Who came out on top for this one? Hans Bloody Worst, 182, 1 point better off than Deep at the Great. So Hans Worst is a victor. He is victor number 1, but we have another one coming around the corner, and that is, of course, the winner of the Predictor of the Month award. What is that? It is this, so of course. Here is the list of names that are going to go into a spinner right here, right now, and one of these are going to come out on top. And as you can see, Hans Worst is not even one of them. He actually won the league without winning any of the prediction leagues. Predictor of the Month awards. Absolutely batshit crazy. Here is the Wheel of Destiny. That's right. Each and every one of the winners of the Predictor of the Month award are in here, including number 1, which I don't think that's right, so we'll get rid of him. So that narrows it down to this field. Of course, I'm going to spin it once, and whoever lands on it will become a victor of something. So here we go. Let's spin that bad boy. No trickery here. It's Deep at the Great. He wins it. He wins the Predictor of the Month award. Well done to him. So he joins, of course, the other winners, of course, the crowd around the leagues to pick up a bit of a prize of some sort. So make sure you get in touch with me one way or another. Meanwhile, moving forward, of course, unfortunately, the Ligue 1 will have to be, the prediction league for this coming season will be done old school, of course. Simple stuff, though. You go to this website here, /Ligue 1, which goes to actually my website, and then there'll be a form there with you actually run through. Nice and easy, free to enter. Just jot down who you think will win the games, draws, or whatever. And, of course, I'll do the homework next time around for the results of the league. Of course, we'll update the league weekly, and, of course, bring you an updated Predictor of the Month award, all that kind of stuff, as and when we get the simple stuff, though. Get involved, free to enter, and of course enjoy the ride. Let's take a look at the teams that will make up, of course, this season's Ligue 1. I'm a little bit unfamiliar with some of these badges. I think that's Ajaccio, of course, leading the charge there. Angers are there, Auxerre, Brest, Clermont Foot, Lens, Lille, Lorient, Olympique Marseille, Olympique Lyon are there, Monaco, Montpellier, Nantes, Nice are very, very nice, of course, Paris, Reims, Rennes, Strasbourg, Toulouse, and Troyes will complete the 20, or was it 18? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20 teams of La France. All right, then, of course, we're going to take a look at match day number 1 right here, right now. A brand new, squeaky clean Ligue 1 season. Of course, joining me today is Brian Rico. He's going to be taking over the reins here for the French League this season. And I wanted to do this league with him, show him the ropes a little bit. And I wanted to show that you guys that this will be the face, a familiar face of the future. So make sure you give it some love in this video. And, of course, make sure you give the next video when I'm not going to be even here. So Brian, tell him a little bit about you, who you support, yeah, take it away.
Yeah, my name is Brian, like he already said. I'm a big soccer fan, a City fan as well, and League One, PSG, Messi and Mbappe and Neymar. I think they're gonna do great this season.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. New manager who knows the league, and hopefully he can get the best out of Messi, because I think last season was a bit rust. Even though PSG came out on top, it never really seemed to happen for Messi. It didn't really explode on the scene. So hopefully this is the year. But anyway, we're going to jump in because we've got to get through this league. Brian's going to chuck his predictions out. Yeah, I'm going to chuck your mine at you. But anyway, let's go in the first game. So here we go. I'm going to give the data, then Brian's going to give him his thoughts or his prediction, and then we're going to go through and compare maybe and see what goes on. So here we go. Lyon up against Ajaccio is the first game. Here comes some data for you. It's going to take place on the 5th of August, which is Friday. They played each other 16 times, these two sides, since 2002. 11 wins for Lyon. We've got 2 wins for Ajaccio, and there's been 3 draws. Of course, Lyon, though, coming into this with pre-season in mind, 42% form for them, winning 2 of the last 6 games. Ajaccio, though, have just lost once out of the last 6, 67% form for them heading into this. The last time that these two sides played each other over in the Groupama Stadium was back in the round of 64 in February 2021 in the Coupe de France. It was a big 5-1 win for Lyon. Heading into this, though, Lyon did draw with Internazionale in a draw in a friendly. I know that doesn't really count, but they did. Meanwhile, Ajaccio did play Lorient, of course, back in the end of July as well. The odds, I'll give you the odds here. The bookies' odds, 5-2 on is your Lyon. They are favoured. 50-4 is your draw, and 6-1 is your away win. That's Ajaccio. But Brian, what do you think about this game? Which way do you see it going? And maybe a scoreline as well.
I see it a home win.
A home win? Any scoreline?
I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a 2-1.
2-1 win for Lyon. And I think I'm going similar myself. I'm going 2-0. So we'll see who comes out on top on that one. Moving forward, it's Strasbourg up against Monaco. That's going to come at you on Saturday, August the 6th. Of course, at the Stade de la Minou, of course. Strasbourg, managed by Julien Stéphan. Good manager, that. Of course, up against Monaco and Philippe Clermont. Played 36 times since 1983. 9 wins for Strasbourg, 19 wins for Monaco, and 8 draws as well. Meanwhile, Strasbourg coming into this 58% form, losing once at the past 5. Of course, meanwhile, Monaco coming into this just 1 win in 6, of course, stretching back from pre-season. The last time they played each other over in Strasbourg, it was a 1-0 win for Strasbourg. That's back in March 2022. Of course, a comfortable win for Strasbourg as well. In fact, Strasbourg have not lost against Monaco over the last 3 occasions. Of course, there's been 2 wins for Strasbourg and a draw between them. Strasbourg picked up a cheeky 3-0 win over Liverpool, of course, back on the last day of July. It was a friendly. Monaco did lose to Southampton as well heading into this, but those are just pre-season games. 70-10 is your Strasbourg. 9-4 is your draw. 31-20 is your away win. That is Monaco. But Brian, it's over to you.
I got Monaco.
You got Monaco. What's the score?
I think it's going to be a 2-1. 2-1. Yeah, I think Monaco's going to take it this time.
All right, taking this time on the road as well. I'm also going with a 2-1 win. Both me and Brian on the same wavelength. So far, we've got the identical score, identical results. So we're doing good. He knows his stuff. That's Brian. He does know his stuff. Meanwhile, let's go for the one that we all going to be looking out for is Clermont Foot up against PSG with a new manager at the helm. That's right. Clermont Foot with Pascal Gastien still there, but Christopher Gaultier takes over the reins at PSG, formerly of Nice, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But these two sides have played each other 2 times since 2021. 2 was the PSG, nothing for Clermont Foot. Clermont Foot, though, have got 50% form heading into this, winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6. Meanwhile, PSG winning 6 on the bounce, of course, including pre-season, and they haven't lost a game in the last 14 matches, and they've not lost any of the last 6 on the road as well. The last time they played each other over in Clermont Foot was a big 6-1 win for PSG. Meanwhile, PSG did beat Nantes in the French Cup final. That was, of course, back on the end of July. Clermont Foot with a big 2-0 win over Rodez as well. The odds, of course, going heavily favoured for PSG. 23 on. They are heavily favoured. 50-2 is Clermont Foot, and 9-2 is your draw. Brian, what do you got on this bad boy?
I got a big win for PSG. I got a 5-0.
5-0. Not far off that 6-1 demolition. It is opening day. I'm going with a conservative 3-0 win, but we're both heading in the right direction with a comfortable win for PSG. Moving forward is Toulouse up against Nice, who've been very, very busy. Of course, just signed Aaron Ramsey at Nice. They're also looking to sign Kasper Schmeichel in the next day or so, or next few hours even. Played each other 40 times, these two sides. Of course, Toulouse winning 12 of them. Nice are picking up 16 wins. And we got 12 draws as well. Moving forward, what have we got going on? Toulouse winning, unbeaten in the last 5, 75% form. Up against the Nice side, 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. That's 50% form for them heading into this. Last time they played each other over in Toulouse, it was a 2-0 win for Nice. That was back in February 2020, of course. And Nice are actually unbeaten against Toulouse over the last 3 games, picking up a couple of wins and a draw to boot. Nice with a win over Torino in pre-season. Toulouse with a draw against Osasuna. And of course, the odds coming at you, 29-20 is your Nice, 9-5 is your Toulouse, 23-10 is your draw. But what don't really care about that. What you want to know is what Brian thinks. Brian, what do you think on this game?
I still think Nice is going to be undefeated for the last 4 games. I think it's going to be a 2-1 away game.
2-1 away game. He knows his stuff, doesn't he? I've actually gone with a draw. I've gone with a bit of an upset, maybe. But realistically, I might have probably put that one wrong. So we'll see. Moving forward is Montpellier. They're going to be taking on Troyes as well, coming at you as well on Sunday, August the 7th at the Stade Le Maison. Montpellier have actually beaten Troyes 8 times in the last 21 games. 6 wins for Troyes, and there's been 7 draws over the last 21. However, Montpellier have had the really shady pre-season without a win in the last 6. In fact, they haven't won in the last 12 games. Meanwhile, Troyes coming into this just 1 win in 6, of course, stretching back into pre-season. Last time they played each other in Montpellier was a 1-0 win for Troyes. That was back in January 2022. In fact, Troyes are unbeaten against Montpellier over the last 3 occasions, picking up a couple of draws and a win. Troyes, though, did lose to Auxerre in pre-season. Montpellier did lose to Crystal Palace in the last game, of course, before the season has started. 6-5 is your Montpellier, 23-10 is draw, and 9-4 is your Troyes away from home. But what about Brian? What does he think?
I think it's going to be a close match, but I got to give it a home win.
Home win, that's probably right. I'm going with that as well. I'm going with a 2-0 win. Brian's going with a 1-0 win, so we're quite close again on that one. Who's going to come out top? We'll see, hopefully, next week. Moving forward will be Lille. They were taking on Auxerre as well, coming out on Sunday, August the 7th. Now, these two sides have played each other 36 times since 1993. 9 wins for Lille, 16 wins for Auxerre, and 11 draws as well. Lille, though, just 1 defeated past 4 for them. 42% vote up against Auxerre, winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6, of course. Heading into this, they played each other last time around in the Coupe de France. It was in the round of 64. It was back in December 2021. It was a 3-1 win for Lille. Lille, though, did take on Cadiz in pre-season. They beat them 1-0 last time around. And what are we looking at here? Auxerre did beat Red Star. I think that's a French club as well in the lower leagues. And that was a 3-2 win as well for Auxerre. On the odds, we have Lille coming at you with 4-3 on. They are favoured. 5-2 is draw and 50-4 is your draw. But what we really want is the Brian Rico verdict. What do you got on this one?
I got a home win, 3-1.
Home 1-3-1, big win for the hosts here. Gonna go with a 3-0 myself, so we're not too far off of that one either. Moving on to the final 4 here, we've got Lens taking on Brest, cheeky. Coming at you as well on the Sunday, the 7th of August. Played to the 19 times in 2008, 7 wins to Lens, 9 wins to Brest, and 3 draws as well. Lens, though, unbeaten in pre-season. Of course, haven't lost, in fact, in the last 12 games. 83% form for them, of course. Up against Stade Brest, who have picked up just a couple of wins over the last 6. 33% form for them heading into this match. Brest, though, pick up, what we're looking at Lens. They are home. Last time they played each other at home was a 1-0 win for Brest. In fact, Brest have unbeaten against Lens over the last 3, picking up 2 wins and a draw as well. Actually gone back-to-back games without conceding a goal against Brest. Meanwhile, Brest picked up a 2-0 loss against Winiamp, and of course Lens with a draw against West Ham. Back-to-back clean sheets as well from pre-season into this. We have, of course, the odds. 50-8 on is your Lens, 3-1 is your draw, 5-1 is your away. And Brian, what do you got on this?
I got a away win, 2-1.
Away win, 2-1. He's gone for maybe the underdogs, according to the bookies. He's going against the grain. Well, he's gone 2-1. The away side, I've gone 2-1 home. So one of us might be right, or it'll be a draw. So you never know. Into the final 3 now. We've got Angers taking on Nantes. That's right, coming at you as well on Sunday, August the 7th. Now, these two sides have played each other, according to my eyes, 31 times in 1993. 11 wins for Angers, 12 for Nantes, and 8 draws as well. Just 1 win and 5 there for Angers right now, who come into this on 50% form, winning 2, losing 2, and drawing 2 over the last 6. Nantes, though, just 1 win and 6, 25% form heading into this. Of course, last time I played in Angers was a 4-1 win for Nantes on the road. Wow. In fact, the home side hasn't won this game in the last 5 occasions even. The last time the home side won was when Angers beat Nantes back in March 2020. Angers coming to this drawing with Spezia, coming out of Italy, and of course Nantes with a 4-0 loss to PSG in the Cup. Moving on to the odds on this one, we have Angers 7-5 for the victory, 25 draw, 50-8 is your Nantes. What do you got for this one from me, Brian?
1-1.
All right, 1-1. I'm actually going with a 1-0 win on that one. Let's go on to the next one. Is Rennes up against Lorient. Then shall we take a look at it in a bit more detail. Of course, played each other, according to my eyes, 38 times since 1988. 21 wins for Rennes, 7 wins for Lorient, and 10 draws as well. 58% form for Rennes right now, losing a couple of times over the last 6 games up against the Lorient side, who picked up just 1 win in the last 6. That's 42% form for them as well. Meanwhile, moving forward, well, of course, last time around, of course, in the Rennes, that was back in April 2022, as a 5-0 win for Rennes. Of course, so a big win for them. They're actually unbeaten against Lorient over the last 6 occasions, picking up 4 wins and 2 draws as well. Meanwhile, Villa did beat Rennes, of course, last game of the pre-season, and of course, Lorient did draw with Ajaccio. We have odds on this game for 3-1 on is your Rennes, 4-1 is your draw, 50-2 is your away win. But Brian, what do you got for this?
I got an easy win home.
Easy win at home.
3-1.
3-1 indeed. I've gone with a 3-0. So there you go. Very, very close to the money is Brian on this one. Moving on to the final one. It is Marseille. It is Reims. It's the late kickoff. It is Sunday night. That's, of course, August the 7th at Orange Velodrome. Marseille with Igor Tudor at the helm these days, with Oscar Garcia still at the reins over at Reims, of course. Played each other 16 times in 2012. 6 wins for Marseille, 4 for Reims, 6 draws as well. However, just 1 win in 6 for Marseille right now, up against a Reims side who picked up just 1 defeat in the past 5, 58% form heading into this from pre-season. Last time I played each other over in Marseille, it was a 1-1 draw. That was back in December 2021. However, Marseille unbeaten against Reims over the last 4 occasions, picking up a couple of wins and a couple of draws. However, they haven't beaten them at home at the last 3 occasions. You've got to go all the way back to a long way back actually, to 2016 since the last time Marseille beat Reims at home. Moving forward, of course, Marseille did lose to Milan in a friendly. Reims picked up a draw against Sassuolo. The odds on this one, we have 20-9 on is your Marseille, 10-3 is draw, 6-1 is your Reims. But what about Brian? What does he think?
I got a home win 4-1.
Home win 4-1. That is, of course, going in favour of Marseille. I don't think I've gone that generous. Or maybe I have. Maybe I have. He's seen my notes. He's 4-1. We've both gone for 4-1 on this one. That is why the new future face of the place, Brian, knows his stuff. So hopefully you give this video some love. And make sure you give us some love to Brian, of course, on this. He'll be back here next week and he's going to ride solo. That's right. He's going to take this on his own. So make sure you make him feel welcome. But that is it for now. But until then, boys and girls, make sure you just hit the old subscribe, hit the thumbs up and all that kind of stuff. And of course, don't forget to get involved with the predictions via the link. That should be on the screen just about now. So what we're going to do, I'm gonna finish up that video. There you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Thanks again for Brian for joining me here, of course, to take a little look at Ligue football, of course. And he'll be back next week, hopefully riding solo. We'll see how it all goes. Of course, make sure you, of course, get involved with the Prediction League. Make sure you smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, and smash the little bell. Of course, brand new quickly this season over in La France. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. Will they rip it up again, or will they be challengers from the other teams? We'll take into it, all of it, of course, over the course of the season. But until then, boys and girls, we're done right now.